Hey, welcome back to Marketing ADD. I am Dylan Mislewick, owner and operator of Artistic Development and Design. And today I want to talk about a very special book. The author of this book is another one of my favorite people, Tim Ferriss, or Timothy Ferriss. He always is changing how he wants to go by. And this is his first best-selling book. Many of you might have heard of it. Many of you might even have read it. But the name is The 4-Hour Workweek. For those who have read it, I'm sure you've seen the massive wealth of knowledge in here. For those who haven't, it might seem a bit of a, exaggeration, or it might seem unrealistic. Well, a small little side note, the original name of this book, although there were several other options, but before he was sold on the 4-Hour Workweek, he was originally going to call it the 2-Hour Workweek. But I believe the publishers he was working with said that there's no way anyone would believe that. And in reality, that is actually what he was able to reduce his hours for in his own business after he went through the practices that he writes down in this book. And so I'm not saying that you should use all of the knowledge in this book and eliminate yourself from your business. For me, for example, I enjoy many of the practices in my business, so I would not want to eliminate all of the hours spent on it. I very much enjoy building businesses, which is why I like working with clients and helping them market and give business and marketing consultation to them. So the thing I do want to talk about is an acronym that he uses called DEAL, D-E-A-L. And I believe the way that he describes it is define, eliminate, automate, and liberate. Let me just check real quick. Yes, definition, elimination, automation, liberation. That's more specific. And so the reason he goes through this is kind of similar to the EMyth Revisited, which I spoke about a few podcast episodes ago. But this particular tactic deals with trying to remove yourself from your business so that your business can succeed and you get out of its way. So the first step, definition. The idea is to define all of the tasks and all of the processes within your business and understand how it functions. The next thing is to figure out what is unnecessary and eliminate it. Now, this is also with your day-to-day tasks. What is something that you do that is completely unnecessary, but you do it anyways? Maybe it wastes time, maybe it wastes resources, but whatever it is, it's just kind of in the way. And this could, if this is in your business, it could be, draining money from your company, and you want to make sure to remove those. The next thing, however, is to look into the other things that you've defined that you realize could be a lot more simplistic if you had someone else doing it. It's not that difficult. Now, maybe it's something that you can do in 10 minutes and would take someone else a half hour to do. But the difference is if you're paying the person that does it in a half hour less than you make in that same half hour, you're not saving yourself 10 minutes. You're not saving yourself the half hour. You're saving yourself your 10 minutes, but you're getting more money back because of the time you're spending with that 10 minutes. And if you do that with enough tasks, you can eliminate several hours of work a day, and you could focus on the things that are going to move the company forward, not just make sure it's maintained. So after the automation, the liberation is the escaping, right? So that's where often people get held up because, for example, like I said, I enjoy staying in my business, but liberation is where eventually you remove yourself completely from the equation, and anything that you would handle is now automated. Now, this can happen with things like e-commerce stores or other online businesses. There are ways to automate it so that you can step away. However, you still need to maintain it, hence the 4-Hour Workweek. There's no such thing as truly passive income. You eventually have to get back to work and make sure that things are still running the way that they should be running. And as technology increases and new competitors enter markets every day, you also have to make sure that you are still moving forward. But like I said, you don't have to use all of the rules in this book, but I would highly recommend for any business owner who is, the technician of their business. They're the ones that are running, say you're a gym owner and you also do the training, and you're also doing the bookkeeping and you're doing the, handling the CRM. Maybe figure out how to systematize that so that you can hand that off to somebody who doesn't need all these years of experience to, work it. And it can save you tremendous amounts of time, tremendous amounts of stress and get you back to enjoying the reason you built the business to begin with. So I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Again, this is the 4 Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. I'll put the link in the description below, and thanks for stopping by.